I'll just let the Russos deal with you. I can't wait to see them tear you apart. Besides, I can't have your family wondering why you would go against them to protect me. I don't care what my family thinks, just as long as you're okay. Because the stalker is still out there. He can come back to this house and make me end up like your late aunt. He does have it under control, Vanessa, because he was able to prove that he's been stalking you. How can I ever get over it when she's still keeping secrets from you? She doesn't get any grace from me when she's clearly bringing more heartache to our family. Why are you here, Asador? You know exactly what I'm here for. Terry, you made a huge mistake. Thank you for letting me find refuge in your room while the media surrounds my house. Don't mention it, Finnegan. I'm just sorry that you're being hounded by the media over something that doesn't even matter anymore. Which is why I'm baffled that Terry would do something like this, especially since she knows that I can expose something that would ruin her. What would that be? Hold on to that thought. Alan, of course you've got your little boyfriend cowering in your hotel room. How are you handling the scandal your family is dealing with? This might sound harsh, but I'm a bit relieved that I get to see a scandal from afar since I'm usually the one bringing unwanted attention to the Russos. Even though that's the case, it must not be easy. Ben, I'm really sorry. Why should you apologize? You didn't do anything. I kinda did. You mean to tell me that Max came face to face with the stalker and didn't call the police? Even when the stalker had a knife? He felt like his brother was the best person to inform. But that's not even the worst part. What could be worse than that? Max thinks that he knows exactly who's been stalking me. Is it someone we know? He thinks that Kiev is my stalker. What exactly did I do? Don't insult my intelligence, Terry. I'm not insulting you. It's just that I told the world how the district attorney cheated on your brother. For some reason, I thought you might be grateful. Grateful? Maybe if Gianni ended up divorcing Heidi, except he didn't, which still makes her family. And you know that I don't take an attack towards my family lightly. So what are you gonna do, Asador? Let me ask you this. What makes you think that I won't expose you for your actions? Have you no shame, Finnegan? After being exposed for the cheating scumbag you are, you think it's a good idea to embarrass my mother by being seen with her in public? It's up to me to decide if I feel embarrassed or not. As a matter of fact, I don't feel embarrassed around Finnegan. Besides, Alan, you already knew about my past with Heidi. It wasn't even a whole year since you two ended your affair. What's worse is that the whole world knows about it now. Soon enough, my mom will be the next person bad-mouthing you to the media. What do you mean it's kinda your fault, Quinlan? Ben, I just need you to know that I didn't mean for any of this to happen. Just tell me what you did. There's no easy way to say this, but I told Pacho about your mother's affair with Commissioner Burke. What? Why would you do that? Your mom was making issues for Pacho and I. Pacho was fed up and wanted your mom to back off. What sort of issues was my mom creating? She tried to make it seem like Pacho and I were some sort of item, but I promise you, Ben, I haven't cheated on you. Pacho and I never slept together. If that's the case, then why did you decide to stay silent about what my mom was doing? Why does Max think that Kiev is your stalker? He really didn't go into detail. The claim he made was that Ben found some sort of evidence, but I don't see why Ben can't give this evidence to the police so that this can all be over. Maybe Ben is trying to get more. Kiev is the son of the police commissioner after all. Okay, I understand that Commissioner Burke wouldn't want his son to get in trouble, but do you really think that's the case, Ulissa? Do you think Keeve could be my stalker? If you go public with what I've done, then it will only bring your family more scandal, especially with the fact that you knew about what really happened to your grandfather Dante for all these years. How many times are we going to play this game, Terry? We both know that you're not willing to take the chance of losing your career and your freedom. What do you want from me? You tarnished my sister-in-law's reputation, and I need you to restore it. Restore it how? By endorsing her as district attorney. Alan, I've been nothing but respectful towards you. The least you could do is just show an ounce of respect towards me. Please! You call defiling my mother respectful? I'm a grown woman, Alan. I'm the one who decides who I'll be in a relationship with, not you nor anyone else. Mom, you've been a grown woman all my life. May I remind you that Dr. Murphy was a grown woman when she got involved with Finnegan? Now she realizes that he was the worst mistake of her life. Here's the thing. What Terry failed to say on TV was that I was faithful throughout most of our marriage. As if cheating never crossed your mind. It was easy to get your groove back with Heidi once you couldn't keep your fantasies to yourself. I only stayed silent because I thought I had it handled. Pacho swore me to secrecy when I told him about your mother and the commissioner. It was a slip of the tongue since he wanted me to expose my affair with Gianni and make your mother look crazy. As you now know, you didn't have it under control like you thought. Your silence only made things worse. I realized that, Ben, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Apologizing isn't gonna clean up the mess that has been made. I know. What do you want me to do? There's nothing you can do, Quinlan. This is unbelievable. Don't you understand that you've only proven my mother right? Honestly, Vanessa, I'm not really sure what to think. The stalker could be anyone. And Keeve is a possibility? Come on, Ulissa, he's JJ's friend. Why would he want to put his friend's sister in any danger? Like I told you when we first met, I always had bad vibes when it came to Keeve. I can't convince you to feel comfortable around him. But why would he stalk me when he's with Yvette Mitchell? Yvette is only using Keeve to get closer to your brother. Now, I don't know why Keeve is with her, but I wouldn't put it past him to be friends with JJ only to get close to you. You want me to endorse the same woman who I criticized on national television? Unless you are speaking about another Heidi Russo who happens to be the district attorney your husband cheated on you with. And make myself look like a fool endorsing my ex-husband's mistress? If you ask me, you look like a bigger fool being seen in handcuffs for taking an old man's life. Fine, I'll do it. I knew you would. Terry, I hope you learned something from this. The next time you come after my family, I won't be so merciful. Bottom line, Alan, what went on between Heidi and I doesn't concern you. Mom, you're one of the smartest women I know. You don't consider me to be the smartest? What other intelligent woman have you crossed paths with? My point is that I'm not against you being happy. Quite the opposite. I don't want to see your heart broken. Not like Dr. Murphy. See you later, Mom. That was strange. I wasn't gonna say it since you're the one who gave birth to him. No, Finnegan. What I'm trying to tell you is that Alan's behavior is confusing. Always mentioning your wife all of the time. Almost like he's trying to defend her honor. I wish I had an answer for you, Harley. I wish I could find the answer myself. No, Ben. You've gotta believe me. If I knew what Pacho was gonna do, then I would have never even given him a hint that your mother had anything to hide. It's more than that, Quinlan. Much more. Like I've told you before, I need to know that I can trust you. I need to prove to other people that you're someone that I can trust. You can trust me. Please don't let your mother poison you against me. This right here is exactly what she wants. And all you had to do was let me in. Instead, you didn't. I can't think of Keeve as some monster. I get that you got bad vibes from him, but I don't. He doesn't even seem like he could hurt a fly. Most of all, he doesn't seem like anyone who would threaten anyone with a weapon. Keith hasn't claimed Jesus as his savior, Vanessa. He's capable of anything. You honestly believe that he's my stalker? Again, I don't know. But because of how severe this situation is, I would keep all of my options open if I were you.